The Avengers number 46, which was released in 2021, presented the first chapter of World War She-Hulk run by Jason Aaron, which lasted for 5 issues and was well received by fans. The book opens at the Avengers Mountain in the North Pole, with Gorilla Man getting into the teleportation room and teleports the Russian team known as Winter Guard into the mountain. Gorilla Man tells Red Widow that there are 5 Avengers on site and that Thor and Ghost Rider are absent. He also says that he has poisoned the mountain, but it won't last for long. But Red Widow says that they don't need that long to capture She-Hulk. Meanwhile, She-Hulk was working out and practicing anger management with the help of Captain Marvel when they were both attacked by Crimson Dynamo and Dark Star, who tells She-Hulk that she is under arrest. Marvel reports the situation to the mountain, but she gets informed that the mountain's brain is broken after it was poisoned by Gorilla Man. Dark Star says that the Celestial will not save She-Hulk and that justice will be done in the name of the Russian Federation, then takes Marvel down. Crimson Dynamo pounds on Jennifer and tells her that she has the right to remain silent and that she will, whether she likes it or not, before containing her in his Hulkbuster armor, then sending her out of the base to be delivered to Red Widow. Jennifer, however, manages to break free, only to be attacked by Vanguard and Ursa Major, who strike her with Carbonadium Taser's maximum voltage. Red Widow then hits Jennifer with Sonic Bazooka, but that wasn't enough to put her down. Jennifer knocks Vanguard and Ursa Major out cold, then attacks Red Widow, but Vostok intervenes and forces his liquid metal into Jennifer's eyes, ears, nose and mouth, and knocks her out cold. They then lift Jennifer into the teleportation room, where Red Widow tells Gorilla Man to erase their coordinates from the Avengers systems. However, and before teleporting away, Red Widow stabs Ursa Major and seemingly kills him. Gorilla Man says that this wasn't the plan and that he should have been killed instead, but Red Widow tells him that his deal is with Dracula and not with them. Gorilla Man's curse of immortality was depressing him, so he ended up making deals with Dracula and the Winter Guard in exchange for them officially killing him. He tells Red Widow that Dracula said that they would give him what he wanted if he helped them, and would give him what he can't give himself, but the Winter Guard teleport away with Jennifer, leaving Gorilla Man alone in his misery. In Russia, the Winter Guard restrain Jennifer in the Red Room, where they brainwash her to turn her into their weapon, and after a week of torturing her, Red Widow says that Jennifer should have shattered into 1,000 screaming pieces by now. Vostok says that the radiation levels inside Jennifer's brain alone would eradicate life in this countryside for 2,000 years if fully released, but Jennifer shows remarkable self-control by keeping her gamma powers contained. She-Hulk is not as simple-minded and savage as she would like the world to believe, and although her mental defenses are impressive, Vostok will eventually melt them all. Meanwhile, Cap and Iron Man manage to break into the Winter Guard's base to retrieve Jennifer, only to be attacked by Vanguard and Crimson Dynamo. Captain Marvel then arrives, but she is confronted by Dark Star. But before they clash, Thor hits Dark Star with Mjolnir and knocks her out cold, allowing Marvel to break into the base and starts looking for Jennifer. Red Widow, however, attacks Marvel, who mistakenly thought that the Widow hit her with traditional bullets. Red Widow takes Marvel down and reports to Vostok that his guns will not keep Marvel down for long, but Vostok reports that the temperatures in the Red Room are exceeding safe working conditions before he gets blown away by Jennifer. Red Widow tells Vostok to unleash the Hulk, but Marvel manages to subdue her, then knocks her out with her finger. She flies away looking for Jennifer, who manages to break out from the Red Room and attacks the Winter Guard. She knocks out Crimson Dynamo, then destroys Vanguard's shield with a punch and tosses him away. Tony wonders if Jennifer knows who she is smashing, and that's when she breaks out of the base after she turned into the Winter Hulk. In Bagalia City, which is run by supervillains, Gorilla Man ponders his miserable situation after he betrayed the Avengers and says that he came to this bar because this is the place you come to when you have somebody killed. Winter Hulk breaks into the bar and picks up Gorilla Man, who begs her to let the villains finish him, but she just blows them away with her gamma breath, then takes Gorilla Man outside and pins him to the wall, ready to finish him with a punch. Gorilla Man tells Hulk that she has all the right to kill him because he betrayed her to the Winter Guard when she suddenly gets distracted by her image restrained in the Red Room and fed on by the vampires. Gorilla Man sees the bite marks on Jennifer's neck, remarking that the Russians had the vampires feed on her to drain her and to break her down, to build her back the way they wanted, and in return, Dracula got to keep her blood. Later on, Jennifer takes Gorilla Man to the Atlantic Ocean, the deadliest waters on the planet, where Gorilla Man says that this is the last place on Earth where you wanna be, and that she did not bring him all the way here for his intel or his rowing skills. She came here because this is what the Red Widow programmed her for. It is what the Russians and the whole surface world wants. They want her to go down and destroys Atlantis. Jennifer jumps into the water, while Gorilla Man gets attacked by the Atlantean warriors. Gorilla Man fights back, while Jennifer destroys the assailants underwater before diving into the depth and goes to Atlantis. Meanwhile, Red Widow arrives in the Atlantic Ocean, carrying the mission of eradicating the Atlantean race once and for all, moving a warhead into place. Gorilla Man jumps into the water and attacks Red Widow and her goons in his attempts to redeem his betrayal, but he gets easily overpowered. Meanwhile, Jennifer engages Namor, exactly as the Russians planned, so once Atlantis is destroyed, the condemnation of Jennifer Walters will be swift and global. Jennifer knocks Namor down and tells the Atlanteans to evacuate immediately before taking her mask off. She swims to the surface and calls the Avengers to assemble, proving that she knows exactly what she is doing. Thor and Ghost Rider arrive in no time and help evacuating Atlantis, leaving nothing standing between Jennifer and the Russians. Jennifer blows the Winter Goons away before engaging Red Widow and easily overpowering her. Red Widow initiates the countdown, then injects herself with Jennifer's blood, remarking that it reacts quite nicely with the super soldier serum in her system. Jennifer is about to destroy the warhead, but the hulked-out Widow intervenes with a punch. Jennifer vows to destroy the Winter Guard and to save Atlantis, and engages the Widow Hulk in a final showdown, where she pounds on her and knocks her down, then rushes to contain the bomb before it detonates, but it was too late. Ghost Rider reports to the Avengers that the whole ocean just went green and that the Russian gamma bomb must have exploded. He also reports that he found Gorilla Man badly wounded and wants to get him to the Avengers Mountain, but does not want to leave Jennifer alone with the Red Widow. The gamma bomb was detonated on the outskirts of the undersea capital of Atlantis, the most populated city on the seafloor. The vast majority of the Atlantean population should have perished in that blast, but they were all saved by Jennifer. Later on, Jennifer arrives at the Avengers Mountain after saving Atlantis. By absorbing 68 megatons of gamma warhead, the Avengers try to hold Jennifer to help her, but she just knocks them all away and goes into a hidden room in the mountain, which Tony has never seen before. Jennifer discharges the gamma energy and burns out the infection, bringing back the mountain online. The Avengers go to check on Jennifer and find out that she reverted back to her sensational persona and hugs them all. So that's how She-Hulk managed to spoil Winter Guard's plans and defeated them. She saved Atlantis by absorbing 68 megatons of gamma radiation, proving that there is no limit to the Hulk's power. I've reviewed this run upon its release, but wanted to share it again with those who have recently joined the channel. Hope you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Thanks for watching and have a nice one.